Hey everybody, Gears here, and I am shocked, I say, to see that not only is the template true, it is very true. There's a little bit of missing space over in here, but primarily that is lined up, this is lined up, and now this is squeezed into place. Oh, looks like I gotta shave just a little more at the base there. That means bringing this little bit down here, and yeah, I see there's a little bit of a swoop in there. There's a little bit of a rise in here, so I can turn this rise into a swoop. Looking around here, that's pretty much the shape going on. It kind of goes straight down, just like this one here, and ends. I scooped out this inner corner here to help define that line there, and wow, yeah, so I would never have believed it. This shape likely went all the way out to here and had as much mass all around it. So to see it turn down to that is just amazing. Let's put this aside. Nothing to talk about over here. Last thing I said was that I needed to take a bunch of this down because it was just a little too beefy. I can still see all my original razor blade jabs for when I was trying to get all that to dry. That's normal wall mud, spackle. Digging down through all that, all this paint was tough. All this yellow layer turns into, it's a plastic, it's so thick, of enamel. It's just a sheet. So right now it's drying. I took the 80 grit band file sander to this thing, followed by 120 on the orbital, and then a hand sanding and a sponge sanding, both at 220 grit, all over the place. So I redefined up here, rounded out in here, tried to take a lot of this down in here. Turns out the other side has a bit of a rise going overall, and this one is sort of flat and then starts going. So whether I emulate that rise over there or just leave it as is, it works. Up here, getting into, there's some of the sheeting I was telling you about. Yeah, it essentially just peels up. So we'll get rid of that piece right there. We'll see about filling in the rest of that and maybe super gluing this a little bit back into place. Or we'll just, nope, it doesn't all want to rip out. There we go. So I took down a bunch of this area, and now that curve is matching this curve. Step back, this swoops a little, and this just kind of crashes in. So I got to build some swoop right into there is what I'm doing. I also, yeah, so in taking this front down, I also took a little there, so I got to now match a little of that over here, get some more rounding into there, and then if you follow the horizon line, as it kind of goes around, that curvature just kind of swerves in there and then comes up into the hump over here. That's not too bad. They're getting close to matched. I'll have to see it in paint, but essentially this side is shoved in a little more and then it's kind of beefy in there. This side is a little looser here, so it flattens out in there. But as far as the curvature goes, the plane going into the tower on that side over here definitely needs some work in that area. Seeing it under paint is the critical thing. Then getting to the symmetry here, this has been really It's still a little weird looking, I guess, but that could be the need of paint for it and finishing all this up here. But it almost seems like this line is lower than that line up there. Maybe. Can always take the template back to it as many times as needed. It's so close now that I'm not even too worried about it. I mean, standing at a distance like this right here, even at this point, that looks not too bad at all. Then inside here, I'm doing work on the pedestal at home as well as the engines. So those are coming along. And we got 70-degree days coming up, so I'll be able to do some sanding on the car now that I'm getting closer to finish with this. I definitely feel more comfortable spending more time on the car itself, because essentially now potentially I can pull the glass out and install one of these pretty soon. But we'll see how that goes. It could be a few weeks away still. So, thanks for watching. See ya.